Oh boy, I have stumbled upon something big, something secret, something that Games Workshop wants to hide from us until it's ready to spew it all over our faces. But the foil has led me down the enlightened path, and I have discovered the truth. All I ever wanted at Games Workshop was the truth, and I had to find it on my own. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So the other day, as I normally do, when Games Workshop updates one of their web pages, in this case, it's the Warhammer 40,000 webpage, where they've been putting a bunch of new information for 10th edition. Every time they do this, I go in and inspect the website code. Now, for people who are wondering, what is he doing? Is this Mr. Hackerman? Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. Is this why I'm on the list, GW? So, what I normally do when they update like their file assets and stuff like that, I go in and I inspect the element to see if there's anything hidden in the background. The reason I do this is because during 9th edition, they uploaded a bunch of content which they hid in the background, but was managed to be found if you inspected the webpage. This is what led us to see like the new Eradicators, the new Blade Guard, etc., etc. So every time they update the page, I always go in and I go into like Hackerman mode and see if there's any hidden content in the background. Now, when they did this a couple of days ago, there was nothing really there in terms of images. Like, there was some fancy new art stuff, but nothing mind-blowing, nothing that we didn't really know about, okay? But there was a little bit of text that left me very confused and wondering what the hell is going on. And the text stated, Battle of Ogvram. Now, of course, me being me, I'm like, well, there's something definitely here. So I went on Google, I typed in the Battle of Ogvram in there. Nothing came up. I put Battle of Ogvram 40k, and then it brought up like Battle of Ogham for Warhammer Fantasy, which was like the closest thing for it. And I was like, okay, this must be something very, very new. At this point, I just didn't think of it. I thought maybe it was just some text on a website. It's, something that they've released in one of the previews or something like that, which I just haven't read into. So I just left it at that. Now, the next day, I went back and I did the same thing again. I went to inspect the webpage to see if anything was there. And the Battle of Ogvram was missing. It wasn't there anymore. So alarm bells beep, 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 started to go off straight away. The foil was like, Valrak, there's something here. Dig deeper. Go down, Valrak. There's something here. So I started to dig even deeper. I went to every web page they had. I searched it in the code, Battle of Ogvram. Nothing's there. It has been erased, which means it must have been a mistake by Games Workshop themselves for putting that text on the website. Ding, ding, dong. We've found some crucial bit of evidence about 10th edition going forward. Now, this is where it goes deeper. This is where it's definitely got to be something, because I found it. I found it. There's something there, but there's also nothing there at the same time. So, of course, what I did then was do something, what I normally do when I find pieces of text on websites. I type it in to the URL. This was found on the Warhammer40,000.com website. So I put Warhammer40,000.com/Battle of Ogvram. Hit that enter button, and then boom, a web page opened up. I'll put the web page in the background right now. As you can see, at this point of making the video, there is absolutely nothing there. But just because there's nothing there doesn't mean that there's nothing there. It means that Games Workshop is preparing this page to be something. The Battle of Ogvram. Now, since this is all about, 10th edition, because that's what they've changed all the code to, on the Warhammer 40,000 page, it's all about 10th edition. I'm wondering if this is where the box set is going to be set. Like, is it going to be on the, the planet of Ogfram, the sector, the battle sector of Ogfram? Is this somewhere in, the Segmentum Pacificus? Maybe the Ogfram sector? I'm not too sure, but this webpage loads. You can do it. Type it for yourself. Battle of Ogfram. The page will load. I've tried to inspect the page. There's nothing on there. There's no assets. It's just a blank page that has Warhammer 40,000 at the top. But we found it, right? We're in. We are bypassed the matrix. We are into the central core. So all I'm doing now is day after day is waiting for that web page to get its assets. I'm going to keep hitting F5 every single morning, every single afternoon, because something is definitely going to be happening with that page. It could be maybe new models. It could be lore. It could be stories. It just could be, images, pictures, art and stuff like that. I literally don't know, but something is definitely there. I found it. The foil was right? This is this is amazing, right? The foil never lies. Anyway, Chaprunios, I'm going to leave the video there. I'm excited. I really am excited to see what this will turn into. Hopefully it's something like epic and, an amazing story or something like that. If it does upload something and, I'm not aware of it, please just send me a PM or something, because I'm eagerly waiting to see what they put out on this website. Battle of Ogfrim. I found it. I found it in the code. You can't escape Hackerrack. Well, I say Hackerrack. Anyone can do it. Just go over to any web page and press Control U and I. It's like just inspecting the code. Do it all the time. On every bloody web page I do this, because I like to see what they have in their background source. I know I'm a bit of a weird guy. This should really, point towards that. Right, enough waffling. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. As always, the foil never lies. See you now. Have a great day, and bye-bye.